new to us from the get-go. So it's going to be super interesting.
All right, we have our first set coming up to bat. We got Emerald, Zetterburn player, versus Ashla. Actually, we got a Zetterburn Ditto, actually. Both originally Rivals of Aether players. We've got Tio stepping up our first set. Bro, I'm going to be honest. One of my favorite things about commentating pools of any tournaments is being able to get, like, the staff of, like, any tournament, if there's TOs, commentators, whatever, to show off their stuff. And, like, a lot of the time you feel like, oh man, like they're not gonna make it that far, but sometimes they put on a show. So I'm excited to see what they do here. Regardless, let's get right into this first match. On Jules, how do you feel about the stage for Zetterburn in general, Chopper?
I like it because it gives you more opportunities to go for the lateral edge guard situation, especially with the moving platforms. And when not, you're basically going to have an FD scenario where just pure boxing for both of them. And I think Zetterburn has actually one of the best boxing games in Rivals 2 right now as well. Considering that I've actually fought with a couple of good Zetters in my Rano matchup, it gets so difficult to work with against those jabs because they do it so consistently too.
But here we go. I mean, Emerald, after that unfortunate SD for that first stock, looks like they're on a tear right now. I mean, it's doing a good job of keeping this close. I mean, I feel like Ashla's, of course, already taken that lead and doing a good job of like trying to play the air game and recognize that like Zetterburn being one of the winners of this patch has a really good boxing game. So if someone's on fire, no pun intended, you definitely do not want to challenge that Zetterburn on the ground, especially near that Jewel Cell platform where Ashla is finally posted up and looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, 140% now hit falling on that up air, trying to get that pressure on. Slowly but surely, down B actually being active still, and we go for those movements again, actually using the shines on the neutral B to continue actually to try to get some grabs in. Now trying to recover one more time. Still availability. This is something on the game that we still got to work on a little bit, Momo. Whenever we're actually trying to get on the ledge, sometimes we land on the level, and it could cost us a lot, and particularly that stock for one of the Zetters.
Chill, bro. Don't call me out like that. that's my biggest problem right now. Chill. No, anyways.
It's a problem we all have, though.
No, definitely. It's a little bit. I mean, considering that there were no ledges in the last game, definitely gonna be a little bit of an change to make. But I mean, regardless, Ashla is looking like on the tear right now. Again, finally gonna be starting most of these combos from under that platform. But Emerald, whenever he gets his hands on it, oh my god, looking to chase him all the way off the stage. Not going to find that back there just yet. Big damage there off that shine regardless. Just doing a really good job of, whenever Emerald gets a hit, finds so much damage. It's the fact that Ashla was able to play the keep away game so well and struggling, making Emerald earn all these hits.
Yeah,
ooh, as I say
now,
that.
That's just guaranteed 100%, especially if you're on fire. Now, one of the changes actually Zetterburn had, as soon as you would get the headbutt, you would actually go on fire, but now you actually have to do a special pummel, or he has to be already on fire for you to actually get that high knockback.
Like the special get up there. Trying to avoid the fire. Nice stuff. Using the forward strong from Emerald, and the DI mix-up is going to take it. Last stock scenario here for both of these players. Ashla, of course, up 50%. Definitely not looking to approach and give Emerald a time of day here. Speaking of time of day, nice mistake. Going for a crazy parry. Emerald, a little too overzealous, if anything. But regardless, looking to accentuate the damage here. Oh, yeah. Emerald is just revving up, waiting for Ashla to give him the opportunity.
Yeah, slowly but surely actually trying to bring it back, and considering the fact that we did have an early stock already taken at the beginning, the fact that we're actually still tied, more or less the percent's pretty much going there, it's going to be super important for them to actually try to close it out, especially Emerald in particular. The differential is not going to be so important now, actually getting that special pummel in to set them on fire, but we're now seeing combo game from Emerald going crazy.
Oh, the straight up side special from close, so we can get some big damage of fire. The up throw coming out into the forward air as well. Emerald looking for blood in the water, looking to take the stock, and even after the early deficit, looking to take this game number one. Ashla, of course, playing under the platform as comfortable as ever. Nice parry to reflect that. Ashla still in this game. The confident leader goes the F tilt, still not going to take it. 141. Zetterburn, almost any move could take it at this point. You got to be careful if you're Emerald. The back is still not going to do it on the forward tilt. You recover high, but it's not going to find the punishment on the forward strong.
A little bit of the mix-up there for Emerald, about 160+%. Unless you get a stray hit in, it's going to be super difficult, especially for Ash to actually get any type of combos on there. And using an up beat to actually land on the middle, Just a regular pummel that time.
Oh, that's
Brilliant
it.
parry into the forward strong.
Nice. And there you go. Ashla playing a patient game throughout the entire time, playing the mid-range from under the platform, recognizing towards the end Emerald getting a little overzealous, wanting to take stock as soon as possible, and finding the parry there on the forward strong. Very good stuff. Keeping that in your back pocket. That's the thing, man. Burning that into game number 1, I definitely feel like Emerald has a little bit of an edge. 1, because you burned that stock early on, and it kept that pretty close. And 2, given that Ash is going to be going for those parries now. So, on one hand, Ashla has that fear factor in mind. On the other hand, Emerald's like, okay, I'm going to play a little bit more patient now to avoid situations like that again. At least to the higher percents.
And now game number 2 actually going to Merchant for this time, Momo. What do you think of this one?
I actually love the stage in general for most characters. I think for Zetterburn, it's really good because the fireballs cover the entirety of the platforms, right? So you can, if you're going for a short hop onto the platform, you can either cover Zetterburn dropping down, or cover him sitting there and getting a little lazy. So whenever you're using that movement to get across the stage, being able to have that fireball at your limbs is a really good coverage for you in general for getting around.
Trying to get some more combinations in. Getting that up strong after the down air conversion going to be super good, especially from the beginning of the game. This is exactly what Emerald needs to actually force that game 3.
Yeah, Emerald is looking on fire right out of the gate here. Yeah, definitely a little peeved from the last game, recognizing that the game is very much in your paws. They're not going to have that one. But the aggression coming out, and this might just be it for the Trump. Nah, it's going to lunge a little bit too long. Regardless, the reversal coming out. Oh, nice high recovery there from Ashla, still hanging on. Ashla definitely in a pretty weak position right now. But Emerald on a tear, the forward strong, still not going to do it. But big damage regardless. Oh, you're up a full star. What? No way.
Okay, we take those. It looks like the invincibility from Emerald actually went away just as they got hit with that down special. And now Ashla trying to even things up in presents. The forward tilt is not going to connect, but the next combinations that we're going for is not going to matter as we see that up strong going in one more time. And crouch canceling, super important in this game, Momo.
100%, man. You got to be careful for dealing with Zetterburn on the ground, encroaching on you that quickly. Ashla, of course, trying to fight its way back into the game, doing a really good job of, again, playing the aerial game around the platform. The fact that Emerald just owns the ground and looking like he owns the sky, too. My God. That stock was gone. I blinked, and it was gone. That Emerald absolutely shredding through that game, too.
I cannot stop watching this game, Momo. It's so entertaining. Throughout the course of the entirety of the matches, honestly, it's getting super epic. And now forcing that game 3, and this is one of the more polarizing stages in Rivals of Aether 2, Momo.
This is a hot take. Big Hyperborean fan. I love this stage. A lot of people.
That is a hot take.
It's a hot take, and a hot take on a cold stage, bro. But let me tell you, the type of shenanigans you get up to on this stage, Zetterburn definitely has some shenanigans here. I'm excited. I feel like this is a really good pick for Ashla because I was saying the grounded game, while Emerald is owning the ground, the offstage game, if Ashla just finds the right opportunity to open up from mid-range and send Emerald off there, could swing the game back in its favor.
Now Emerald's still looking comfortable, trying to get those anti-airs in with the up tilts. Now trying to force themselves back, projectile games, trying to actually get some advantage state in before going into the neutral. The grab is going to come down, but no punish after that. A differential of over 60% now up strong, trying to get those juggles in one more time, using that up special to actually get out of the way. Now on fire, Emerald is up air, moving in just to the side, trying to bait out a regular punish, and now moving across the stage, but going to be able to actually recover. Now, all of a sudden, if you get a good hit in of your Zetterburn, this could be an easy KO like we're seeing right now. Emerald up 1 stock.
Very good stuff there from Emerald. Again, playing close to the ground, catching Ashla, getting a little too overzealous, dropping out from those platforms. But Ashla looking for the reversal here. Again, Emerald just getting back on Ledge Free. I feel like we need to see more of the aggression off stage. Okay.
We're good.
We're good. Actually, we love Hyperborean. See, any other stage would have been gone. We love Hyperborean. I was gonna say we need a little bit more of the offstage aggression. And Ashla, of course, after a little bit of a wake-up call, saying, "Okay, I gotta lock in just a little bit. This game's a little too Emerald favorite for my my taste."
Grab the ledge there, trying to avoid that ledge hog, getting that KO in, but another up strong coming in, 110%, not quite going to be enough. Brilliant DI by Ashla. And now moving in with the up special, trying to get that stock, and even those up, down air, not quite going to be able to move left or right to actually get it. And because of the stage, again, not going to be able to actually survive. But now this time around, forcing the issue. One more stock left for Ashla.
Very good stuff there for Ashla. Now, only down a full stock, right? Definitely able to bring this back. The fact that Emerald is just turning on the gas last stock, this is Ashla's opportunity to, take a step back, find more of those parries, and find the good punish game. Is recognized. We're seeing, oh my god, Emerald is turning up, and it's looking like nothing's gonna stop him right now.
The movement of Zetterburn is actually ridiculous to follow left, right, up, down. Looking on fire, and like you mentioned, the coldest stage of the game right now. Hot takes galore, but not so much for the hot take. The Emerald is pretty much dominating this matchup right now. Parry punish is not going to hit. It is unfortunate. And now another edge guard situation, a forward tilt to actually get them away. That's going to be enough. They know they are not going to be able to survive that time. And now Emerald taking it 2-1.
Yeah, congratulations to Emerald for taking that set 2-1. After dropping unfortunate first stock in game number 1 and just barely losing game 1 by the skin of your teeth, definitely able to bring that back and make a pretty strong showing actually with the double 2 stock. Definitely congratulations to that Zetter player. I feel like just your textbook Zetterburn gameplay of being able to, whenever you find a hit on the ground, whether it's a falling aerial with hitfall or the shine in general, being able to just accentuate that damage, get at least 40% every single time you get a hit as Zetterburn. So very good stuff to them. I feel like Ashla countering the gameplay